Hi, Mike Reynolds here, and welcome to another edition of Real Life After 70. Today I'm going to catch you up on our trip. We left 10 days ago. We left our home base in Maine, and tonight, we're in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, at a Harvest Host location called Krakow Brewing Company. Krakow is spelled with a K, Krockow Brewing Company, and that's in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Nice place to check. They've got some great selections of beer. So anyway, we left on the 8th of September. We spent 2 nights in Springfield, New Hampshire at a friend's house. And during that first night there, we had a torrential downpour. And that downpour and lightning and thunder, it was a great kickoff to the trip. Very like fireworks. It was great. It was so we spent 2 nights there, and by the time we left, the sun was shining. And so on the 10th, we traveled from Springfield, New Hampshire to Kent, New York. And that's almost on the shore of Lake Ontario, a little ways west of Rochester and east of Buffalo. We spent 3 nights there, so that gave us a couple of days to do some stuff around locally. And one of those days we spent visiting Niagara Falls, which was a great, the falls were fantastic. It was awesome. The tourism was horrible. So I'm glad we did it. We had a great visit, but I wouldn't bother doing it a second time with all that tourist stuff. So anyway, and then we also had an opportunity to have dinner with friends in Rochester for one night at a very nice Italian restaurant there. So that gave us 3 nights there. So then on the 13th, we left there and we ended up in Sandusky, Ohio, at a winery there. Very nice spot. Again, we've had, it was a Harvest Host location, and these places are just wonderful. Uh, so we spent one night there, and then from there we went from Sandusky, Ohio to Flushing, Michigan, and another Harvest Host location, which was Almar Orchards. And I tell you, this is a place, if you want to have some wonderful apple cider, they've got the greatest. And the apple cider donuts are wicked good. So I would heartily recommend those. From Flushing, Michigan, we traveled to Gould City, Michigan. And that was another Harvest Host, which was called the Farmhouse General Store. And this was our first cannabis store location. So again, a Harvest Host and a host with the most. We had a great time there at the cannabis store. So from Gould City, Michigan, we traveled to Saxon, Wisconsin. And this was a campground. We spent 2 nights there so we could catch up on laundry and dumping our systems and things of that nature. So from there, that was last night, and tonight here we are in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. So I keep in tune. We're going to be in North Dakota tomorrow night, and I'll catch you up. I'll try to catch up more frequently because this is pretty exciting stuff for us. We're in a whole new territory. The trip has been great. We're pretty much following Route 2 across the northern tier of the United States. So tomorrow night we'll be in North Dakota. We might take another night in North Dakota. That's a long state there. But I think we might make it to Montana the day after. And then we're going to end up spending a few days probably exploring around Glacier National Park. And then we'll be moving on to kind of our ultimate destination initially here is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So anyway, that's it for tonight. So remember, real life after 70, it's, yeah, it's a wonderful time to be alive because if we're not alive, hey, we're not living. So real life after 70, tune in and I'll talk to you again real soon.